Peace, peace, family. So now we down in Jacksonville, Florida with it. And you getting a chance to see the drill scene and how it spread from Chicago all up in its tentacles now and its branches are spreading all over the country. And down in Jacksonville, you got drive-bys, you got young black boys killing each other wholesale again. So now in these clips that I'm going to play, you have the news now actually talking about two different gangs that's smoking each other, blowing each other away. They actually making videos and they naming names, right? They naming names. Now I come from a time, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna play the videos and I'm gonna let you see the fight between these two gangs, the raps, and what the city and the government is saying, right? And this conspiracy for black bodies and black organs and so many things that's happening that a lot of y'all may not know. So I'm gonna play these clips and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give my commentary.
Now to our I-Team investigation, killer beats. Rap music videos about murders in Jacksonville fuel fire in the community.
Mothers of the victims are speaking out, saying the videos and lyrics have gone too far, giving specific details about the horrific crimes. I-Team investigator Corley Peel is joining us live to show us how this deadly music videos, how they are really damaging families. Corley?
Well, Tarek and Stacy, many of these parents I've spoken with are still waiting for arrest or they're waiting for a trial for their son's murders. While they wait for justice, music videos from rival rap groups in Jacksonville have gained popularity across the country with songs glorifying their son's murders. The music and beat are catchy. Gaining millions of views and plays on YouTube and streaming services. Local rappers rising to fame with lyrics about murders of young men in Jacksonville.
Queso, and you know we smoke little biggie.
The victims behind the lyrics are sons. What is it like when you see your son's name and his murder talked about in these rap songs?
It's like somebody taking an open wound or a healing wound and opening it back up and stabbing at it over and over again.
I hope and pray that, you know, the person or the persons who are rapping about, you know, that they understand that you have a mom too. And would you want your mom to feel the way the other moms feel?
JSO says the different rap groups known as ATK and KTA are rivals on the streets. ATK and KTA, those are the groups that we hear about a lot. Are they the biggest problem for Jacksonville?
They have been recently, for the most part.
In this music video,
And now I wonder what I said, got a low, I told her drop that. FNSP when the head ain't got the kite back.
the man in the green shirt is Kenyatta Bullard. He's known as rapper Young and Ace. He was a sole survivor in a deadly quadruple shooting at the town center in 2018. In the video, he wears an ATK chain around his neck. The lyrics reference 3 men killed in shootings.
Ooh, I smoke, baby, ooh, I smoke, Tinky, ooh, I smoke, Lana.
One of the victims, known as Bibby, is 16-year-old Adrian Gaynor.
He was joy. All he did was laugh and dance.
He was shot and killed in the Hilltop Village apartments in 2019.
Nobody can do anything worse to me than killing my child.
It took 2 years for an arrest to be made. The man accused of killing him is Hakeem Robinson, known as rapper Queso.
Can never play with queso. Smoke Dirk and baby to the face though.
Robinson is charged with second-degree murder. Gaynor's mother, Elizabeth Gaynor, says Robinson and other rappers continuously mocked her son's death in music videos and on social media for years.
And you know we smoke little baby.
Specifically, what has been said about your son in these songs?
I've heard anything from where he was shot. I've heard what his last words were.
Baby had a close cut, so I wasn't surprised.
This is not the only murder Robinson is accused of. He is also charged with second-degree murder in the 2020 death of Charles McCormick, a.k.a. rapper Little Buck. His father, Abdul Robinson Sr., and his brother, Abdul Robinson Jr., are also arrested in connection to the crime. JSO says the Robinsons are linked to the group ATK. JSO Chief of Investigations TK Waters says ATK is linked to more than a dozen murders and other crimes committed in response to perceived insults.
It's a range of things. It could be drugs. It could be something as simple as me making a rap song about you and you don't like it. So one of your friends or one of your associates says we need to get back and we're going to do something, and they'll start a shooting war.
Dominique Barner and Leroy Whitaker are also charged in connection to McCormick's murder. This surveillance video shows two suspects running through a backyard after the shooting. Investigators say they held a woman hostage before taking off. Hakeem Robinson's attorney says ATK is a certified business, not a gang. You can see ATK is listed here on Apple Music right underneath Queso's songs. But if you look at the Life of ATK website, the front page says opening soon. The group KTA is also not shy about naming murder victims in its music videos. This video was made in response to the Who I Smoke video that is linked to ATK.
Leaky got shot. What the hell? Fast face, hot on gang.
One victim heard in KTA's songs is 30-year-old father of 12, Freddie Patterson, who was shot and killed in November 2020. His mother, Shantina Benton, says she doesn't know who the rappers are or why they would be talking about her son's death.
I mean, it's not a funny thing that somebody's dead. Somebody got killed. That's not funny. They got loved ones, they got kids.
The lyrics also reference Corbin Johnson.
Corbin got kidnapped. They found his bones. He was right. Where's Corbin?
He was 18. He was just a baby.
Johnson's mother, Melissa Jackson, reported him missing in 2018. A year later, his remains were found in a wooded area. To this day, no arrests have been made.
In my heart, I kind of feel like it's someone that he knew, because Corbin wouldn't just leave with anyone.
Corbin got kidnapped, lost, got his found. Okay.
Despite the heartbreaking lyrics, Johnson's mother feels it could help police.
I feel sorry for them, actually. But for me, I want him to keep making the songs, because you're going to say the right thing at the wrong time that's going to be specific to the details that we don't know about Corbin's murder. So keep talking.
Not all of the rappers in the videos are charged or suspected of crimes. I did reach out to several of the rappers and their attorneys to share their side of the story. None of them agreed to do an interview. Abdul Robinson Sr.'s attorney tells me that the songs are how the artists express themselves, and he says there is no proof that the rap groups are linked to the murders. Tarek and Stacy, we are continuing to follow these cases, and we will continue to keep you updated as soon as we learn more information.
So, Corley, since they're giving a lot of details about the murders in the music videos, can't police arrest them?
Tarek, actually, no. Right now, the music videos are merely describing crimes. They are not confessions. So JSO says the lyrics alone are not a chargeable offense. We will explain why coming up in about the next 20 minutes on News4Jax at 6.
We continue our News4Jax I-Team investigation, Killer Beats. In our last half hour, we told you about local rap groups gaining popularity for music videos with details about murders here in Jacksonville.
I-Team investigator Corley Peel is joining us with how those music video lyrics play out in court. Corley.
Well, Tom and Mary, some may think that the lyrics in the music videos are confessions to the murders. However, JSO says the lyrics alone are not a chargeable offense, but it does help them connect the dots. Every video, every lyric, and every post about murders linked to local rap groups ATK and KTA, JSO is watching.
We do have a group in the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office that spends all their time dealing with this issue. I mean, they are focused solely on this issue.
And you know we smoke little baby.
Even though the words in the music videos may give details about the murders, police cannot make an arrest on the music videos alone.
Make the police do their job. They can't catch me in this scat.
The best thing for us to do at that point is to put that information on those videos with some physical evidence, with some things that we know will help put that together and make a much stronger case.
Despite the rising popularity of these music videos, JSO says the number of murders in the past year in Jacksonville have gone down. According to our News4Jax records, 131 murders were reported in 2019. There were 141 murders in 2020. As of October 18th, 2021, 89 murders have been reported. 116 were reported that same time last year. JSO believes having several of ATK's members in jail is helping.
I can say that they've slowed down, and it would stand to reason that because those young men are in a place where they're awaiting trial, they can no longer harm people in our community.
So by them being in jail, the city's safer?
I believe so, yes, absolutely 100%. There's no doubt about it.
Now, Elizabeth Gaynor waits for trial, hoping for justice for her son.
Poppy was loved, deeply loved, so we here. I'm not going anywhere. And Hakeem Robinson will see me every court date until they sentence him.
Despite the details about the murders in the rap songs, Melissa Jackson and Shantina Benton are still praying for arrests.
If that person is watching, what would you want them to know?
That I forgive them.
Why is that?
Because for me, forgiveness is like, unforgiveness for me is like me taking poison and expecting someone else to die. It's just not worth it.
And what has it been like still to this day, no arrests being made?
No arrests has been made. It's been hell. It's a road, it's patience, and it's a wait. Because I'm not letting go, and JSO not letting go, and justice will be served.
In a way, the music video lyrics are merely descriptions of crimes and not confessions. For now, since the lyrics about the murders aren't a chargeable offense, the mothers hope people will speak up and give police information about the crimes if they know something, so they can finally have justice for their sons.
Corley, has the sheriff's office or the families asked YouTube to take these videos down?
Well, one of the mothers that I did speak with, she says that she did reach out to YouTube, but they didn't do anything about it.
All right, Corley Peel, thank you.
So when you see these videos, now this is the thing, and I want y'all to listen to Uncle George, man. There's a thing called conspiracy, and when you're online or you're in front of the cameras and you're representing ATK or TKA, whatever the names of the gangs was, something TK, right? And there's homicides behind that. You clearly have the homicides. The government, the FBI knows it. The state police knows it. The local police knows it. There's bodies on the ground and there's blood. You got rappers actually rapping and talking about who I smoke, and nobody's been arrested. They're able to do this. You know, in my time when I was young, the conspiracy, they would have bought a school bus and locked up everybody. Everybody, and wiped everybody out. Everybody. I mean, this is on the news, and they're allowing this stuff. They're actually, it's to the point where you have mothers and parents of dead children having to witness this. YouTube and streaming services is promoting this, knowing that there's actually dead bodies. Somebody tell me what the agenda is. How is it? I mean, back during the crack era, when they signed those, when Biden and Bill Clinton and Ronald Reagan and all them brought in these crack laws, man, they was warehousing black men. They was locking us up wholesale. Giving dudes 40, 50 years for 2 or 3 grams. Now all of a sudden they got our babies and our grandbabies rapping about killing, and they rewarding them for it. They got rid of the record labels, and the money is going directly to them. Streaming services, they in jets, they riding in jets, they riding in Lamborghinis, and they rewarding you for calling yourself a savage and being on demon time and talking about who you smoke. They drilling, and there's no positive outcome, or there's no warning of what that life can lead you. They celebrating it. And the government is allowing these streaming services to get away with it. I want y'all to listen to me closely. The Civil Rights Act of 57 and 60 said that us as black folks, we're supposed to have equal protection under the law. Listen to me. A lot of these companies are ran by small hats, and they financially finance this drill scene. It's not people that look like you. People that look like you is working for them. But these small hats financially finance the drill rap. But if a black rapper says anything derogative or anything bad about the small hats and their people and their culture, they'll be ridiculed for it. Their careers will be taken away from them for it. But under equal protection under the law, no other group is supposed to be benefiting financially from the destruction of us. But for somehow they're getting away with it. So you see the rapper. But a lot of those rappers wouldn't even be known to the world if those small hats wasn't allowed to actually finance this shit. This big business. They control, black people don't own and control these streaming services. These corporate structures. These small hats do. These black boys are killing each other in Jacksonville like it's nothing. You see black boys dying, black mothers crying, and then you see the black police officers say, "Well, those confessions on in the rap songs, those are not really confessions. That's just expressing themselves." No, they're not. They're claiming a flag. They're online claiming affiliation to a flag that's associated with over 12 murders. Who the fuck y'all think y'all talking to? I know how y'all locked up my generation. Now all of a sudden you pushing the goalpost back? Why? What's the initiative? This guy saying, "Who I smoke, little baby, who I smoke, yo talk." What the fuck? And then you got Julio Fulio on there. They naming names. They got guns in the video. Huh? State of Florida, man. The city of Jacksonville. The FBI. Black folks, man. Y'all got to really wake up and understand the agenda for black bodies, man. They need these young black boys in the prime of their lives killing each other. They organ harvesting. They doing so many different things, man. You wouldn't believe. You got up here in Philly, black boys killing each other wholesale. They drilling up here too. The drill scene has bled into Philadelphia. West Philly, South Philly, North Philly, bodies dropping. They on songs, naming and claiming what they doing. Just saying, man. We got to really wake up and pay attention to what's really going on, man. But I'm going to say this, man, before we go. The agenda is real. You see it playing out in front of your face. There's no way in the world in 1991 any gang or crew would have been able to kill somebody and make songs about it and say who you affiliated with. The feds would have came and wiped everybody out. Not now. It's legal to do this shit. You can get away with it. They make excuses for it. They celebrating our kids and grandkids, actually celebrating being on demon time. They give them millions of dollars. They fly them around in jets. They give them all the women and the cars and the jewelry until they get killed. This is what's happening. It's always an agenda, man. Man, pray for the people down in Jacksonville, man. But I'm going to cut this video short. Make sure everybody that see this video hit that like button, man. Make sure you subscribe to the George Making Experience, man, the big homie. Because I'm going to tell you the real. All right? Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace. And understand something. Y'all ain't doing nothing no different than what we did. Everything y'all do, y'all inherited from us. We was gang banging first. We did everything first. The only difference is the government is allowing y'all to do it. So remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.